Many companies are focusing on the attacks, and I think it's much better to focus on the prevention of the attacks.
Yes, there is a shift in terms of culture that needs to happen. A lot of the industry has been focused on detecting rather than preventing. That's the way the product have been designed. It's in the DNA actually of many security vendors. We strongly believe in a very different approach. We believe in prevention because at the end of the day what you want to do is not to know that you've been breached. You want to prevent it from happening. You want to stop the attack from getting into your systems. And everything that we do at Checkpoint is 100% focused on prevention rather than detection solely.
We have new devices in our pockets, the mobile phones and also the tablets. And as we see, they are weak in security, built-in, in the built-in security. What is your answer of Checkpoint to this question?
You know, 20 years ago, it took some time for organizations to realize that perimeter security was not sufficient when they connected to the internet, and that every single laptop or desktop needed to have an additional layer of security, should it be antivirus running on Windows or a personal firewall and so on and so forth. I think we're getting to the same phenomena right now. There is a new generation of endpoint, usually powered by iOS or powered by Android, and those devices are actually always on, always connected. Whether you're in your business environment at the office, whether you're doing business as a mobile user, or also in your personal life, for private data. And it's extremely important to include those devices, those new generation of devices in your security policy, in a security strategy, and to actually have some security controls enforced on the device itself.
The threats are very sophisticated, so what could be the good architecture of the defense side? It should be also sophisticated, or the simplified architecture is the good answer?
If you look at the bad guys, they know very well how to work together. They collaborate very much. They share in real time. They have fantastic forums and platforms to innovate and work collaboratively. When it's about the defense, when it's about the good guys, I would say, we tend to be very siloed. Everything is very focused on one specific technology. It's usually a point product, and customers end up having a collection of point products, which at the end of the day were designed to bring value in terms of security, but it also comes with a lot of complexity. And we probably get to a tipping point where you're not sure if the next generation of security technology is going to help you or is going to make it even more complex to manage, right? So it probably gets to a point where we need to learn from the bad guys. We need to make it simpler, because when it's not simple, you don't really manage that. And part of the simplification that needs to happen is two things. One is consolidation. There are too many fragmented security solutions in customers' environments. They need to simplify that. They need to consolidate that. And the second aspect of it is the manageability of this. And it's centralized management is no longer a nice to have, but becomes a must have. Centralized management means that you can actually consolidate a lot of security technology and functions, better understand what's going on in your system, and because you collect a lot of information, a lot of intelligence, you can also automate the response so that you don't detect attacks. Usually it's about 6 months after the breach that organizations found out that they've been breached. You want to make sure that you actually have systems and automations in place and intelligence sharing in place so that you prevent it from happening at day zero.